welcome to Daily Life Connection. Thanks for joining us again as we explore Luke chapter 15. Today we're going to look at this portion of the story where the son comes home and the father runs to him and hugs him with compassion. My point today is simply this. The father's love for his son was not diminished by his son's sinful lifestyle and his failure, his arrogance, his bad behavior and treatment of his father. Let me just say that again. The father's love was not diminished by this son's bad behavior. This father loved the son when he was a good little kid growing up. He loved the son when he treated him badly and walked away from everything. He loved him while he was still a long way off, and he loved him now that he's got him back, even though he is in this disgusting and reprehensible kind of condition that he is in, smelling of pig manure and his clothes tattered and dirty and filthy and his shoulders sagging under the weight of all of the transgressions that he's gone through. This son has disrespected his father, but that has not diminished the father's love for him. This son has lived a wild lifestyle, but that has not diminished the father's love for him. This son has disgraced his family, but that has not diminished his father's love for him. Those are powerful and important truths, aren't they? There is nothing that we can do and how we treat God, no matter how much we disrespect him or treat him poorly, it will not change his love for us. He will not love us less. No matter how wild a lifestyle we live, no matter how many bad choices we make, no matter how many they are, no matter how long it goes on, it will not diminish the Father's love for us. That's good news. No matter how much we may disgrace his family, we may have been part of the church, we may have called ourselves Christian, but we may have lived in such a way that it has brought dishonor and disgrace to the name of our church or to Christ's name. But that will not diminish the Father's love for us. That's one of the reasons this story is so incomprehensible. This love is so scandalous. This grace is so amazing. It is so ridiculously prodigal. It does not make sense. It does not make sense. In our world, our performance affects how much people think of us. Yes, I know as a parent we will always love our children, but it is tainted when they behave badly. It is compromised when they disgrace us or turn their back against us or make really bad decisions. But that's not how it is with God, our Father. This is a no hesitation love. The Father does not hesitate. He sees his son from a distance. Instantly, he's filled with compassion and runs to his son. There's no hesitation of, well, what should I do? Should I hold back a little bit? Let's see if he makes a few more steps. There's no hesitation here in the Father. And it's a no conditions love. He didn't say, well, if he comes back, I'll love him. If he was really sorry, I'll love him. If he makes amends, I'll love him. If he goes on probation to see how he's going to do, no, there's no conditions on the Father's love at all. You see, the truth of this for us today is simply this. You can't do something so bad that it will make the Father love you less. You don't have that ability. His ability to love you is so much greater than your ability and mine to hurt him and wound him and sin against him. We don't have the ability to do something so big and so awful that it will diminish his love for us. You can't do it. No matter what sins are in your life, no matter what secrets or shame you may have had in your life, you can't do anything. You're not powerful enough. You're not big enough to do something that will diminish his love for you. That's how great the Father's love is for us. That's how high it reaches to the heavens. It reaches to the pits of hell. It reaches to the east and to the west. His love encompasses everything, even our very worst behaviors, even our very worst sins. His love encompasses it. It surrounds it. It immerses it in his love. And therefore, this is just an awesome part of the story, isn't it? This incredible love for his son is not diminished by the son's sinful lifestyles and failures and behaviors and choices. And neither is it diminished for you or I ever in any way, no matter how many times we disappoint him, no matter how we disappoint him. His love for us is undiminished. So let's celebrate that today. Let's meditate on that. Let's think about the undiminished love of God for you and for me, and for those that we're concerned about, those we're praying for, family and friends and connections that we have, and they seem far from God. His love for them is not diminished and never will be. That's part of the good news, isn't it? That's part of the evangel and evangelism, the good news part of it. His love for you is not diminished by anything you have done. Well, let's think about that today. We'll talk again tomorrow.